Welcome! The darkness has rise. The rise of all things dark of the anime world, the horror movie world, and all things life. Welcome! Today, we're doing Orphan First Kill, release in 2022. Honestly, I say, this is actually the very first kill. This is actually a prequel to Orphan, to the original Orphan. Like I mentioned about the controversy of the first one, this actually is the sequel where Isabella Fullman, who is 2022, which I will discuss the new stars at this time, is actually taking a new mantle under William Brent Bell. William Brent Bell. His fault is Stay Alive, a supernatural horror, The Devil Inside. Where the boy, Bob's the Boy 2, Separation, and The Lord of Misrule. But I can't use the role, which the rule of misrule. I will actually look up the rule of misrule on a different site to do a kill count over. But I will actually say that William Brent Bill actually did. He is the highest grossed. He actually born in Lexington, Kentucky. But let's get into the stars. The stars are Elizabeth Fullman, honestly, everybody know her. She is Esther in The Orphan. Sora from a Poppy. Wait, what? She's actually a voice. She actually did voice roles. She's in Cell. One Night. The Dark Hall. Honestly, she's actually going to be in Unit 23, Horizon American Hell. She rose. But she's actually in the Escape Room Tournament of Champions. Honestly, this is the sequel of it, and we actually know that Claire is and Julia Stiles. Julia Stiles actually is in The Devil Oath, Wicked, Wide Awake, 10 Things I Hate About You, Down to Earth. Honestly, she's actually in the 2006 remake of The Omen. Look, guys, the Drowned. About the Omen, I will have to look. I will have to watch the Omen. And Rosa Serlin, who is a real good, who actually is in Hellions, a Canadian horror film. Hyena Road, 11 Trench, Called to Spy, Possessor, which is created by my favorite of, but I will actually say but the Possessor is really, and The Retreat, a slasher. But also Hero Carrion, who actually is in The Day Earth Is Still and Every Breath You Take. And the production is actually really good. Honestly, but if you actually want to know that, Fullman later revealed that her key role is actually greenlit, a follow real life adoption scandal of an Asian couple who actually have Natalie Grace, who is secretly a 22-year-old adult who is adopted, secretly be changed into adult. Grace was inspired after watching Omen, and Fullman stated that she was contacted by a large number of people regarded to be eerie similarity to Omen. Honestly, this is real creepy because Natalie Grace in 2014 pretended to be a freaking 9-year-old, but instead she was a 22-year-old dwarf who actually changed her, confirmed that inspired a bit. She was watching The Omen. The Orphan. And honestly, instead of using CGI effects, they actually used 2 female actresses to actually also serve as body doubles for Fullman. Additionally, also use uncredited script. Also, they use combination of makeup and force constructed shops to allow Fullman to again portray Esther without using CGI effects. And yes, I am not joking. Fullman at the time of this movie was in fact 22. And she will reprise her role in the upcoming future. Because honestly, Fullman she want to play the character forever, and a lot of future stories that she probably become a bit more cold-hearted again. Fullmetal actually a third movie, another 13 years around before a sequel developed in December 2023, and announced that William Bell is once directed again, and David Cosell will be return as a screenwriter. With filmmakers stated that Bowman was stated to reprise her story role as the main character. This is exciting because this will be an orphan free, and I will actually cover it too. He's not James. You will not be the only one. I will be covering orphan free. Let's get to the kills. The kills! In 2007 of January, the Estonian psychiatric patient Lena Kalmer, a 31-year-old woman with a rare hormonal disorder called hypothyroidism. It's a rare disorder that makes her appearance that look like a 9-year-old. She actually escaped from the Serenity Institute by seducing and killing a guard and hiding in the car of an art therapist named Anna, missing American girls that, and find she bears a striking resemblance to Esther Albright, a girl who from a rich family who went missing in 2003. Later imposed as a lost girl opposed by a Russian police officer, introduced herself as Esther, claiming that her parents are in America. I'm just going to spoil it. I'm not going to spoil it. In the wealthy artist Alan Albright and his wife Tricia, who is since come to terms with the disappearance of their daughter, who are informed by the detected daughter that Esther has been found, and Tricia traveled to U.S. Embassy in Moscow, where she is reunited with Esther. Tricia brings Esther home and immediately starts to doubt that knows that Esther has forgotten about the death of her grandmother, and compared to before she disappeared, Lena falls in love with Alan, and they both start to bond over painting skills and try to separate him from Tricia. Honestly, if you guys realize what... Okay, honestly, how did Esther got her painting skills from? Alan actually is a painter, so her painting is come from Alan. While Trisha and Alan attended the Trinity Gala hosted by Trisha, Donna arrived at the house to steal the vinyl records from Esther's room, which has Lena fingerprints on it. He takes it back to his house and aware that Lena has followed him, analyzing fingerprints has not by a match, and Lena attacks Donna and stab him with a knife repeatedly before Trisha arrives, having follow Lena. Instead of stopping Lena, Trisha fired Donna with a gun and killed him. I'm going to talk about, honestly, Dimitri. First is Dimitri. Dimitri got his skull bashed in the skull by skull slam against the wall 5 times by Esther. Unnamed security guard got budgeted to death by Frederica by his own nightstand ordered by Esther. And Trubig was hit 3 times with a tire iron by Esther. If I didn't see the death, I can't count it as a kill. Inspector Donovan got shot 4 times in the chest and once in the head by Trisha after getting stabbed by Esther. It was a shared, okay. But to tell you the truth, the reason why she did this is because Lena revealed her true identity to Esther and they disposed the body. And they revealed that Esther was buried. The real Esther was buried. And they actually disappeared and did the police work. To tell you the truth, I'm not going to count her as a kill. But I will actually tell you how she died. Accidentally pushed down a flight of stairs by Gunnar, their son, off screen before the events of the film. It happened at the beginning of the film, and honestly, I don't know how the, and to tell you the truth, they actually eventually they actually realized that to be suspicious, if Esther were to disappear again, Trisha and Gunnar pretend that Lena is still Esther, and Alan presents later. Trisha tries to poison Lena during dinner, but Lena retaliates to feed Trisha with a Denerata smoothie, which she attempted to push Trisha and Gunnar down the racetracks, but is stopped by an upcoming passenger. With Alan and away to our gallery, Lena tries to flee by stealing Trisha's car, but soon found out by a police officer. Honestly, they finally decide to kill Lena, and Trisha tried to stage alignment, but Lita fight for back and flees before Gunner throw him down the stairs. And honestly, he actually tried everything. And Lita shoot him with a crossbow and stab him repeatedly with a... I just tell you. Shot him with a chest with a crossbow and stab him to death with a fence's spire. But honestly, Trisha and Lita were on the edge of the roof. That actually did everything that actually do, and we thought it's Alan choose to help Esther, and Trisha lost her grip and fall to her death. But I actually had to agree with James. Her head smashed after falling off to the roof and her house. Honestly, it looked like a giant pimple when it falls. It is actually a bloodiest and glorious death to actually do a freaking pimple death. But honestly, after this, Lita faced and she caused him to lose. She confessed her love, and Alan called him a monster, and Lita accidentally pushed him off the roof and killed him. And the movie ends after Esther moving to the orphanage where she started to do family. How many kills did Esther or Lita actually get kills? Let's find out and get to them. Man, I gotta go paint I gotta go paint this mural of Esther. I gotta go. Let's get to the numbers. Subtracted Esther Albright's grandmother and Esther Albright. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 kills. With a runtime of 99 minutes, we got a kill average every 7.7 minutes. 97 minutes. With 2 girls and 1, 2, 3 boys. A tall bar graph for the boys and a short bar graph for the girls. With the great acts of execution, I give it to Trisha Albright. Honestly, Trisha Albright actually have her head smashed like a pimple, and I actually love how smash of the head. Honestly, the whipping would ask for lamest death will actually go to the unnamed security guard getting bludgeoned to death by Frederica. Honestly, it's just not it just tame enough. And that's it. Orphan First Kill was released in 20. I'm actually excited for this next kill count. The next kill count will be Kill Bill. Kill Bill. I'm actually doing Kill Bill. Just the 2 volumes, Volume 1 and Volume 2. Have a good day, guys. Bye.